guess what? What?
It is I, Rex!
Well, hello guys. Welcome to Forge. Hey, my name is Rex. Welcome to Forge. Well, what is Forge? Forge is an online multiplayer game that focuses on PvP combat, with abilities similar to what you would find in an MMO, but with action and movement of a third-person shooter. Now, in Forge, there are no grinds, no power gaps caused by gear, or time spent in the game. Everyone is on an even playing field from their very first day forward. Forge still is an alpha/beta. There's a lot more work to be done, but the core elements of Forge are there. Now, if you liked playing Forge in those 14 days, you can register for the beta, and you can, I think, pay them $20. It's a $20 purchase, and you are able to play for the rest of the beta until the game is released. And once the game is released, you're obviously able to play as well. Now, Forge plays like a third-person shooter, but with the ability, strategy, and pace of an MMO. There's a lot of PvP combat. This whole game is focused on PvP. There's different classes. We'll go over those classes later. Now, each class has a certain set of spells and abilities. Everyone that plays that class is going to have the exact same spells. It just depends on how you play the game. Each player is going to probably have a different set of spells they like to use or abilities they like to use. In terms of classes, we have Assassin, Pathfinder, Pyromancer, Shaman, or Warden. And soon, I believe they're adding a new class called the Ravager. So, under Quick Play, we have three options. Team Deathmatch, Capture the Relic, and King of the Hill. King of the Hill and Team Deathmatch are ixnayed. They're not enabled yet, so we have one to choose from. Capture the Relic. Well, let's jump in and see what it's about. Right off the bat, we have two teams to join here. The Zealous and the Devote. It looks like it's just going to be a smaller game, 2-on-2. I'll go ahead and join the Zealous to make this thing fair. Now, we have a couple classes to pick from right off the bat. Assassin. Now, there's our starting abilities. You can check out these abilities on the bottom by left-clicking here on these icons. Now, these are the abilities that this class will have. Next, we have the Pathfinder. Explosive Trap. I already like this already. Bow Shot. Poison Arrow. Volley. Caldrops. Blinding Arrow. Camouflage. Pinfoot. Explosive Trap. Pyromancer. I have a feeling this guy has to do with fire. Maybe not. Who knows? Firestorm. Flame Strike, Engulf, Curse of Flame, Flame Burst, Molten Bola, Molten Armor, Wall of Flame, Firestorm. We have a Shaman. This guy, I have a feeling, is probably going to be using healing spells. Dome of Protection is one. Spiritual Balance, Spiritual Bond, Spiritual Burden, Blessed Aura, Heal, Seed of Healing, Spiritual Fervor. Next up we have the Warden. Okay, Protect Allies is one of them. Slash, Vengeance, Shockwave, Charging Leap, Shield Storm, Raise Morale, Stand Ground. I like it. Again, each class is going to have specific abilities that you're able to use. I think Pathfinder is going to be a fun one to choose. Granted, two guys are already Pathfinders. As you can see, based on the number here, we have two players that are Pathfinders already. Now, we could balance it out, but I do like Pathfinder, so let's go ahead and hit Select. Okay, I instantly spawned and got nailed with a bunch of fire. I gotta be careful here. Well, as you can see, Storm killed me. I helped my teammates a bit there, but I definitely got the tail end of that. Mouse button 2 is going to be block. It's going to help you to block incoming attacks. I still need to figure out my my abilities here. We have mouse button 1, we have F, E, R, T, G, V, and B. I really have to, maybe there's a way to customize them down the road here, but right now I got to figure this out. I'm going to drop a cow drop by pressing B. I gotta say, one of the biggest things for me right now is definitely sticking with your teammates. If you don't stick with your teammates, you probably have a good chance of dying. You really want to play smart in this game. You don't want to die. That's obviously the point. Okay, well, a new match begins, and a new map begins as well. Let's go ahead and pick Pathfinder. Again, left shift is going to be to sprint here. Now, the point of this mode is capturing the relic. I don't know if... oh, someone's right around it. We've got to be careful here. I believe capturing the relic means that we have to sit in this area for a certain amount of time, and then we capture it, or something like that. Or not. It looks like that was just a practice round. Now we officially are on round 1 of 2. I'm with Storm here. Wow, that was insane. How did he do that? That's pretty cool. Looks like you can jump up on top of buildings by continuously jumping left and right on the building. That's pretty sweet. I officially got owned there. That's okay. Again, Forge is definitely focusing on the competitive PvP elements. Granted, it's going to take a little bit of time for a new player to get used to, well, your spells and abilities. I would say, as a new player, the best thing to do is stick with one class for a while and kind of get used to the class's abilities. You know, if you feel like you want to move on to a different class, understandable. But for me, I think the best thing to do is just play the Pathfinder for a bit here and kind of get used to the abilities that I have. I do like cow drops. I have a couple great spells that slows the enemy down, as well as some powerful, you know, powerful shots that I need to kind of utilize a little bit more as well. I'm pretty sure we have to either guard this or stand by it. I could be wrong here. Again, I believe the mode is called Capture the Relic, so... Also, I noticed when you drop a cow drop, they only have like a 10 to 12 second shelf life, and they do disappear again. That's called a 2-on-1. I hate that. It's stupid. So close to rage quitting! Alright, next match we're definitely going to go Pyromancer here. Again, I'm just pressing buttons like a 3-year-old monkey on a keyboard. I guess that's one way to learn. Granted, I really got to figure out, again, what spells and abilities I have and how they work. It looks like B and V might be more defensive. The first couple abilities, F, E, and R, look like they're going to be offensive abilities. Again, I could be totally wrong. Who knows? My first official kill. Awesome. First official kill. That was beautiful. All right. Again, pros for me. I love the smooth combat. It's very competitive. Once you get to learn each ability for each class, you know, defense and offense is going to be interesting. I think strategy is going to be definitely more involved, especially once you're going to be playing with a group of players. Again, the only con I have right now is the fact that I don't know what spells and abilities I really have. I'm just kind of pressing buttons. I need to kind of spend more time and kind of figure out what I can utilize. Looks like this guy is stealth. That's pretty sweet. I believe this is going to be the ability of the assassin. Oh, my second kill of the game! Well, not too shabby. I got two medals and 3,000 XP. It's awesome. Obviously, the more you level, I guess, well, you get more XP, and maybe you can unlock stuff. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work down the road here, but... Again, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. My name is RipperX. This is called Forge. This is, again, in a beta. As you can see on the top left of the screen, this is a beta. Does not reflect final quality. Granted, the quality is pretty fun so far. I do enjoy the gameplay. It's very smooth. It is all 100% focused on PvP, combat against other players. There's going to be more game modes introduced in the near future. If you want more information on Forge, check out the information and the link that I have below here in this video. We're going to have a link to MMORPG.com with more reviews, information about the game, as well as a direct link to Forge where you can download the game and try it for 14 days. If you like it, you can also end up, I believe, paying around 19 or 20 bucks to have the full game and to play the rest of the beta, as well as once it gets released, you know, you'll have that as well. So
coming soon, tutorial zone, ability customization, stats customization, in-game titles, additional social functionality, guilds, siege, capital siege maps, 10 versus 10 and up, more game settings, and more in-game music. For more information on pre-ordering Forge, check out account.playforge.com. To continue playing beyond your trial period and receive funders-only benefits, pre-order today. Forge is pretty cool, guys. Hope you enjoyed my first impressions of Forge. I do need to check out a couple of the other classes, but again, my understanding was playing one or two classes and getting to know their abilities and spells. I think for me, in any case, it makes it a little bit easier. Take your time and see what class works best for you. Then again, we do have the assassin. There's going to be a healing class that looks pretty cool as well, and the warden looks pretty sweet. So it's going to be a good combination. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. My name's RipperX. I will see you guys next week.